Only vine believers, not vineyard believers, can continually bear fruit. Grace and peace, everybody. Welcome to Sabbath School Study Group. My name is Chris Bailey, and I'm glad that you're here. This is part 3 of our 5-part series, Bearing Fruit, and our study of the books of the epistles of Philippians and Colossians, where Paul is talking about his prayer, his desire, and that's to see the people that he's loved bear fruit. That's really a symbol of God's desire for us. He redeems us in order for us to then turn around and be a part of redeeming others. So when we think about bearing fruit, it's a process, it's continual, but it can only happen when we are in connection to the vine and not just around in the vineyard. Now, before we study, we want to thank you again watching. We appreciate you. Hopefully this connects with you enough to watch it until the end if you can. Also, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you want us to come to your church or school, all you have to do is send us an email. And that email address is contact@changeministry.org. Vine believers, those who are in direct relationship to the vine. It says in Colossians 2:1, "For I would that you knew what great conflict I have for you, and for them at Laodicea, and for as many as have not seen my face in the flesh." Paul had a genuine concern. He's a teacher, in effect. And so it's one thing to be a teacher and you have students in your classroom, but it's another when you have students that you don't see day to day. They might be remote. Maybe it's some type of distance learning situation, but you're concerned, are they getting it? Are they connecting with it? It's different because they're not there face to face. He has this same problem, this same burden for those who never got a chance to see him and folks who've never seen him in person. So he's wanting and praying that, they're getting connected to the message, even though they may not see the messenger. So we're dealing with points of connection. Well, the promise is that in verse 2, that their hearts might be comforted, being knit together in love, and into all riches of the full assurance of understanding, to the acknowledgement of the mystery of God and of the Father and of Christ, in whom are hid all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge. So he's letting us know, while they may not be able to connect with me, I hope they connect with love. We oftentimes think that in order for us to believe in something, we have to see it. And on some level, there is something that we have to see. But as a Christian, we need to understand that we're never going to see enough that we won't need faith. And the faith then has to lean into something, latch onto someone that I may not see him in person, but I know him in personality. I know him in character. And so this is why being a part of a church, it's a great thing, but it is not more important than being a part of Christ. Because in John 15, verse 7, Jesus clearly says of himself, "If you abide in me, and my words abide in you, you shall ask what you will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that you bear much fruit." This is the result of the relationship. "And so shall you be my disciple. As the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you. Continue ye in my love." Jesus would only say continue in my love if we started. If the assumption and if the understanding is that you started in my love, so I don't have to say start, you're already there. Now I'm telling you, continue. Now that they were seeing him face to face there in John 15, in a few chapters, he was going to be going away. And he says, even though we can't continue to talk face to face, we can continue to love one another, faith to faith. And this is why you and I have no reason, no excuse to miss out on the vine experience if they had it after Jesus left. And this is what makes the church vibrant. This is what makes the church alive. When we're connected to each other, not just because we belong to the same faith group, but rather we're connected because we have the same faith in the same God. That's what makes the group powerful, and that's what gives the group purpose. To not just become a country club, but to become a gathering of believers that all share the same connection. That connection has to be no one less than Jesus Christ.